Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Ammonia save. So, it's the start of Season 9, which is honestly kind of crazy to think. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But, we do have some things to go over in terms of deals and things like that. So, 3 signings, 3 players have come in, some people have left. So, the end of last season, we had Turnval to leave to go to Al Hilal, so he's left us. He kind of wanted more playing time, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like, we have Valencia, he's doing really, really good. I don't really want to give you up, but you know what? Valencia is kind of like the main one we have, so there's that. But because of that, I was like, hey, well, here I'll offer you out and see if anything comes in. So Al Hilal came in, and I was like, yeah, sure, we'll sell. You also had the 3 guys come in. We had Manscarp, Mickey Vestergaard, and Zakala from Sundown. So 3 signings there. Vestergaard is really expensive. He was our biggest signing yet, but I think he's just going to be world class. I think this guy's going to be insane. I did only get like a 20 mil. Yeah, I had $24.5 million release clause. Million euro release clause. So that's the only concern for me, is that it is only in the, like, it's not too far away. You know, if he does well, we're kind of screwed, but to me, he looks like a Kambwala-like player. But like, he just looks absurd. He looks unreal. So I'm really. He's already fucking played for Denmark, for God's sakes. I'm so excited to have him. But then also in terms of other players, a few youngsters leaving. But the 2 big ones, 3 actually. 3 players going. I couldn't say no because they all said they wanted to leave. So it's kind of tough. Dilchovsky is gone. We'll see what happens. But after 1 season with us, after Fiolevsky, he's gone. 51 goals in 1 season for us, and he's gone bye-bye. Really sucks, but it's kind of what happens. Valencia as well. Wolfsburg came in and he was like, yo, let me go. So, unfortunately, I couldn't keep him either, so he's gone after a few years at Albacete and then 1 year at us as well, which is unfortunate. But it's kind of how it goes. How much is Dilchovsky earning? Oh, damn. God damn, that's a lot of money. That's unfortunate. Ironoglu wanted to leave, which sucked, because he was annoyed, and I was like, alright, how about this money? And he's like, only this amount. So, kind of annoying. We ended up selling him, but it's how it goes. It's alright. But, so, there's some other players left out on loan. McDonald, who's just kind of become a perennial loan player for us, out on loan again. I don't think he's ever going to amount to anything, but it was exciting when we first thought about him. I still think he's made, like, yeah, he's made a few appearances. But, at left back, to replace the outgoing Nicolas, what was his name again? Nathaniel, the outgoing Nathaniel. We've brought in Agustin Garcia, the Argentine and Cypriot player, is our pick of the bunch. He's a decent player. I think there's some stuff here. The marking and passing needs to be worked on, but for me, the physicals are the really big one. I like a lot of the stuff that he has. No long shots, knocks ball past opponent, things like that. He's played at Apple for a long time, so he definitely has some experience. We'll see how it goes. It could be a bit of a failure. He does need to improve in things, and he is 22. That's 12 determination and a temperamental nature. So there are some concerns there, but when we have to be buying Cypriot players trained in Cyprus, you have to kind of just take what you can get. And this is who I felt out of the options available was the best for what I thought. Don't love him, but you have to get trained in Cypriot players, and we're trying it, but I keep losing all the players I keep trying to sign. So that's unfortunate. Now, I also brought in Tomasz Falsta. He is someone I'm really excited by. I brought him in from Copenhagen. He is going to be the backup striker. He could be our starter, because him and De Silva. What the hell is De Silva? Eduardo De Silva. They're going to be our 2 strikers for this upcoming season. So I don't know what it says. Scarp is the best striker on our team. Well, because they rate him so highly. This guy's a mental. He's so good. So good. Oh, I see. Well, yeah. He's so good. Oh, my God. But, De Silva and Falster are going to be the two that we're going to have up front this year. He's currently wanted by Apwell, I believe. AK and Aris. But they're the two that I want to have. So we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be interesting this year with those two. And then I spent really big on Calvin Ramsey. He wanted to leave and he wanted to go. So I really did it, and I dipped in and got him. He's a lot of money. He's expensive. His tackling and defending aren't as good, but he's such a good player, and he'll definitely help improve the quality of the team. He only ever made one appearance for Liverpool, went back to Aberdeen, but I think he's going to be worth it. He's already worth more now that we've signed him, and he wanted to leave. I just think he's going to be really, really good. So we've signed him as well, and now we have Ramsey. So the team is pretty much all together. We still need another right back and a center back. I also didn't know everyone was going to be suspended, so we're currently missing a fair few amount of people. But there's people who are not registered for the Champions League, obviously, because I need 2 slots to stay open. But pretty much we have 2 spots open, and those 2 need to be filled by a new right back and a center back, well, left center back in particular. So those are the positions that I'm going to have to fill, and I still need to bring in. Obviously, some people still could leave. The other thing is that, yeah, so Aponza's wanted. There's a few others. I think it's just, no, it's Yaramilo and Aponza are the 2 that I'm not the happiest about. Fellas is going to go out on loan. I want him to get key game time. And I want to send out some of our Cypriot guys on loan as well so they get some more game time because they need it. Jensen's not happy with me, but I just don't think he's good enough after I played last season to really make the step up anymore. Struggled with 6.6 after 5 games. I wasn't really too thrilled with it. So I brought in Vestergaard. I've also said, hey, I want to make a run for the European places more, and I really want to like put ourselves in the forefront of those. And thus I have gone for these signings because I think they're going to be a much higher level signing. So that's why we've got Ramsey in. That's why we have those players. So hopefully I can bring in a new starting left center back and a backup right back to Ramsey, which are going to be the 2 goals. That's kind of this is kind of going to be the 11 for this year. I don't know who is going to start yet out of De Silva and Falster. Obviously, as you guys know, Kelsberg and Vladimir will just constantly rotate. Perrot and Scarp, I think, are much easier to rotate. Scarp is definitely better, but it's nice to see. I think Zakala definitely is still off Simon, but is a lot closer to Simon in terms of what he can offer us. A lot better than some of the other options we had. Saforza and Aponza just going to be great. Yaramilo and Vestergaard going to be really good. Barbier, again, a bit of a drop-off, but he was actually better than Garcia, technically, so I guess we'll start him. He's missing. And Chestic and Strauss, they're both pretty good. I think Strauss has kind of been the better one just because of his pace. Nicolas has continued to just be a star for us throughout the seasons, just keeps doing really, really well. The past couple of years has been part of the team. But we'll keep him around. He's definitely going to be kind of a leader in the dressing room for the next season or 2. I'd like to keep him around kind of till retirement if possible. Just been really happy with him. So hopefully we'll find that. Obviously Ramsey is the starter there, and then you guys can kind of see the rest of it. In goal, there is the question that I could possibly, if I do see someone, I may send Jose Lu out on loan, keep Sestan because he's trained at the club, drop Torrente to be the backup, and then bring in a new goalkeeper. Because, look, Torrente's been very good. He's been a fantastic servant for us over the past couple of years. And he really does fit a lot of the things. But he also is not the greatest. But, I don't know. We'll see. Just some of those things to consider as we continue throughout the season and the transfer window. But preseason has been really easy for us. We've smashed pretty much everyone. Limassol was the closest result. The U21s as well. But everything else has been 5 goals apiece, at least, just scored. Sorry about that. Little just issue came up with the microphone. Alright, so preseason's been amazing, as you guys can see. Absolutely smashed it. They really have had nothing on us, and it's been brilliant. Can't complain. But Shakhtyor Soligorsk is the first team we have to come up against. So we shall see how this goes. I'm pretty confident. Obviously, we now are up into the second qualifying round, if you guys don't remember. So we only need to do 1, 2, 3. So we only have 3 ties that we have to get through this time. I think it was already drawn who we can play. So we'll play Hammarby or Linfield in the on the next round. I don't know if the round after that's been drawn. We can look. No, it hasn't. But without further ado, I think we'll get into our game against Shakhtar. So it's definitely going to be interesting how we're going to do this in terms of missing players. Sure, you can make the bench as well. So at the back, we only really have 1 center back available. Who else? Oh boy. I think Vestergaard's probably going to have to play back here. So we'll do that, and then I think we'll go next match only. Central defender. Take play out of defense off. Oh, increase the tempo just so we get out quicker. Do that as well. Both normal center backs. He's going to play there, and then I need someone who can play here, which again proves another problem for us. But from what I remember, I did have to play a Ponza there once or twice, and he did okay. How the hell are all of these guys suspended at once? Because Ponza, yeah, he's got 12 tackling, so he's not the worst, so he can do. So Ponza can do that. And then that, in essence, is the rest of it with our bench. So people out of position to start the first game of the season is never great. But this is the team that will be facing off against Soligorsk. Oh! It's going to be interesting. But yeah, I'm going to try to spend big on that center back because I want to get a... I'd love to have a Vega-like signing again. Last season I had to kind of settle because I couldn't find really anyone. But this year I think I found some good players already. So we'll see how this goes. I'm feeling confident about the new team. I just would like it if we actually had some of our key players. Early set piece for these guys. Oof. And it's just over the top. Ah, yes. A lovely glitch. Draft mode does that to my game. It's so annoying. But Simon here cuts it back to the top blocks. Ball clipped in! Ramsey gets his first assist 10 minutes into the season. Lovely job. But Ramsey gets it in pretty early. Already showing a good reason why we've signed him in terms of his ability to get forward and help create opportunities, which is great to see. Clips it in. De Silva showing why we're going to put our faith in him to lead the line this season with a headed goal. So Forza, Aponza, chest stick here into Vestergaard. So Forza can find Carlsberg, whose pass is blocked. Good work, Scarp. De Silva off the bar. Oh, Simon nearly able to get there. Ramsey, Ramsey, you got to be pressing that more. That's a loose ball. But it's all right so far. We've got the lead in the early going. We'll give some praise to the team. Everyone but Scarp is happy. Have some early praise though. Definitely dominating in terms of shots and opportunities, which is the good thing. Things seem to be going all right. I mean, I'll take the 1-0 lead into halftime. I'm happy with that. But ooh, maybe a chance for a second. Scarp here crosses in back post. Carlsberg! Oh my God! Just over the top there. Unfortunately. But we go into 1-0 up at halftime. Definitely the better of the two teams, so I'm happy with that. Aponza is on a yellow card, which does scare me slightly. We do have 5 subs, so I would like to try out a few other players. Might be interesting, but I'm going to make 3 subs. Could be risky to do 3 like this, but I also think that it might be a smart move. Right, they don't really want to be encouraged, I see, but we'll see how this goes. Garcia into Vestergaard here. Into the middle to Aponza, Forza. Long switch. Scarp gets onto it. Drives down the line. Is there a cut back? He can find Ramsey making a good run. Ramsey with the cross. It's fallen off! Has he missed? How has he missed that one? Oh my word, how has he missed that? But Ramsey doing really, really well. Very much justifying the reason we spent the money on him. Scarp is looking tired, so we'll get Perrot on. If it... Okay, let's, why is this not... There we go. Ramsey is tiring, but I don't think I have anyone on the bench that can even come in for him. Nope, so he's kind of got to stick it out for now. Aponza is on the yellow, so is there anyone that I can... Anyone that can play here? He can play here. He's not good at tackling at all. We'll go with that just to get the yellow card off the field. And actually, let me just make sure he becomes deep line playmaker on defend. There we go. Just a little more support. Slight change, but just to make things kind of work out. We definitely should have a second goal according to the stats. So it'd be nice to have one there. We'll give some praise to the team. Hopefully make them feel good. It looks like the idea I had to make those 3 subs didn't particularly work out in my favor. But Ramsey picks up man of the match in his first game, which is going to give us some good feeling going towards that. Very happy with that. It's a good win. Yeah, let's say more of the same next time. I think it was well done. Happy with the result in the end. I mean, I'm not going to complain about a 1-0 victory, especially because they didn't really have many chances and we had a lot. So it was it's a good one for us. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what I've seen. So with that being said, I'm going to skip ahead to the second leg where we can hopefully... Why is it a neutral venue? What? Why can't they play in their stadium? That's weird. Oh, also, we currently aren't playing at our actual stadium, by the way. We have stadium renovations, so we're playing in the same stadium as Omonia now. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, we don't actually have our stadium due to renovations right now. So there's that, and I don't know why we're at a neutral venue, but it's odd. But hopefully we can take advantage of things being away from home next time around. Okay, guys, I've skipped ahead now to the game, and well, let's hope we can get things done. And we do have one new signing that's come in. And 2 players they've gone out. So these guys are out on loan now, which is good to see. So they'll get some game time. Team 23s in the meantime. Zenki is the other one we're trying to get out on loan. Hopefully he can go somewhere. We're just trying to get him guaranteed playing time. We have Fryer. I don't know how you'd say him, but this is who we have. He is a 6'4" left-footed center back, who I think looks very, very exciting. He's going to be our... I don't know if he'll be a starter or not. At first, we'll see. I do have slight concerns over his injury proneness, but I think at 18, he's got time. The big thing is, obviously, if he sticks around, he will become trained at the club, which is kind of like the massive thing about him being 18, which is why I'm taking the punt on an 18-year-old, because we need more players trained at the club, and the fact that I can get a center back who can be trained here is really, really big to me. But yeah, he looks really good. I'm excited. He's done well in the one Champions League game he's played for Rosenborg so far, which is nice. He's worth pretty much more than we've signed him for already. And yeah, I'm honestly excited about him. He's massive human being. He's decent in the air. He's got some good passing and good tackling. Marking and positioning could use a little work. Vision could as well, but there's a lot of good signs here. For an 18-year-old, I think there's a lot to see and a lot to grow, and I'm very excited to see what he can do. So that's good. Still hasn't played much for Rosenborg, so that's obviously going to be a little bit of a concern for us. But otherwise, I think we're going to be okay. Now, in terms of everything else, here's our lineup. They want Garcia to start, so we'll see what my assistant says in that sense. I think I'm going to look at goalkeepers as well, because I'm going to have some money left over after the right back that we probably are going to be signing. We'll see if he joins or not. But I will have some money left over, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for a goalkeeper and see if I can get Jose Lu out on loan, just so we can get more time, and I can bring in a new goalkeeper, and I can kind of swap between him and Torrente a bit this season. So Torrente may not be the happiest in the world about it, but, you know, he isn't the best, and I think I can find someone better for sure. So into the game we go. Now, I feel like it might be harsh, but you know what? You have to, like, he's good, but you need to improve. Torrente's been here a while. He's done a really good job, but we got to keep improving, and I think we're making a lot of improvements, and I don't think we've upgraded a goalkeeper in a long time. So we shall see. But Nicholas and Strauss back in the back line. A lot more comfortable having those two back there. I think, what, did I just, oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. No. Oh, he's actually fully injured. Lovely. No, we'll go here. All right. Geez, they don't want encouragement. Well, we're definitely doing well. Nothing has happened so far. Definitely Falster's struggling up top, which isn't great. We must remove playing for set pieces. We can do so. I think a substitution up top, and maybe maybe for Simon as well. We'll try it. De Silva is probably going to be the starter, but I just wanted to give them some time, see how it goes. We'll see what happens here. Chance for the cross. Back post. Carlsberg's got it, but he's forced to turn around, though. It comes out to Garcia. Can find Nicolas. Takes his time into Aponza. Finds De Silva, but it's a tough header for De Silva. De Silva back to Aponza here, but nothing happened. Vestergaard's got it. He's driving inside. Vestergaard! It's smashed over the top. Well, it definitely does concern me in terms of the finishing, because last season, obviously, we had someone in Dilchovsky who just would finish everything. Any chance he got was in the back of the net. What a ball! Carlsberg showing up to score, as he always does in the Champions League. He's so reliable in these big games. What a ball, though. Lauzu, whatever his name is. But I decided to put him on instead of Perrot, and it's a great decision on my end. What a pass this is. Carlsberg with the easy finish. Praise them there for that one. So that's big there. I won't show you guys the right back just yet, because I have two players that I'm going after. We'll see what happens. One of them, a Portuguese player from Casa Pisa, is the one I'm looking at mainly. He's going to require some work, but it's okay. Ooh, that's a good pass. Torrente just does enough. He manages to squirm it wide, which is good. Can we defend this now? Well done. Vestergaard probably didn't need to head that clear, but it's alright. Garcia. I'm not playing the most amazing game. Oof. Oh my god, Vestergaard! Holy crap, how about that for nearly your first goal? Carlsberg swings in another one. It's headed clear, though. And that's going to be it. Nothing else. We should be able to see this out now. I don't think there'll be much else happening these final few minutes. Give a little more praise to the team. Just say good job, we're winning the game, we're doing well. Don't need to change anything. A few more minutes of added time, we should be good. But it's underperforming so far in terms of our XG and our opportunities. But I don't know, we'll see. Happy with that. Obviously, we have new players. Changes here and there, so it's going to take time to gel. When you add someone like Dilchovsky up top, it was a lot easier just to go and smack it up to the guy, and he would just score out of nothing consistently. So, Hammarby is up next in the next episode, so that'll be an interesting one for sure. I don't know if we've ever played a Swedish team before. This might be our first time ever playing a team from Sweden. But next up is Hammarby, who we will face in the third qualifier of the Champions League. So, if we've guaranteed a shot in the Conference League now, so that's nice. We're guaranteed Conference League football, but we want to win this so we can guarantee Europa League football and then win another to guarantee Champions League football. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to catch up on our next episode, which will be the tie against Hammarby, you can do so by hitting the notification bell below. Now, if you want to catch up on any of the prior seasons, you can do so by following with a playlist at the end of this video or in the description as well too. And if you want to catch up on some of the other videos like our New York Red Bull save, you can do that as well by following along at the end, where there'll be a playlist to show some other awesome videos and content that we have. Thank you again for watching, everyone. I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one.